What it do? What it do? So this video is all about make her absolutely regret using you, playing you, all that good stuff. So this is down to she thought that I got you good. She thought that and you could be the Chad, you could be the Tyrone. She thought that, hey, Chad and Tyrone fell for this one. I finessed them, I got the money, but realistically, the joke's on her. So this video is really gonna still go down to like the mind games that women still play. I know y'all want more strategies on how to deal with that, how to kind of revert it so it can work in your favor. So that will help you, because when you get her good like that, where she thought, oh, I got him bad, I got him down bad, and that's not the reality, it changes the game and it works in your favor. I'll elaborate more on that part, but fellas, if you haven't already given this video a big thumbs up, please go ahead and do so. Do that right now. It helps your girl out. And fellas, I told y'all I literally enjoy talking to y'all, and y'all really have so much potential. Sometimes y'all don't even know, but hey, whatever you guys want to talk about, go ahead and book your consultation. It could be about goals, it could be about her, it could be about what's next. Whatever it is, go ahead, book it. I'm ready to talk to y'all, and that link is down below, fellas. And next thing I do gotta let y'all know about is getting the best shaver out. It's very important to maintain yourself. I already talked, and I'm not going to get into details, but hygiene is very, very key for a woman, and it should be for y'all, and she does notice it. So this is going to help you guys have a better experience, better, smoother no razor bumps, but better, smoother results on your skin, whether it's going to be your armpits or, down there. However, y'all don't want to have it all over the place, and have a better experience where you have something that is so easy to use. So make sure you check it out by clicking that link, and it is Amazon, so you could get it right away, okay? And it is an amazing deal, okay? So first of all, y'all don't know that, yes, you can get her with the kindness. And fellas, that saying, kill him with kindness, is so true. And this is down to, you don't have to think that every time I'm being soft and I'm being a simp, oh man, she's gonna use it to her advantage and get me good. So here's the difference between a guy that knows himself and knows what he won't tolerate. I'm gonna do this because this is my character. I do this because it made sense to do it at the time, but it's not something I would ever do again because I know your character now. So the difference is, when a simp makes decisions with a woman, what happens most times is he's not thinking about none of that. He puts his character to the side. He puts, and I just said in a recent video, he puts his dignity to the side. So it's kind of just like, even if a simp was to ever look alpha, it never really works, right? She knows you. She sees your character. We all know what's up. We can see through it. Same way you can see through a lot of the cap, the BS that females do if you, really open your eyes to it. Understand the game. But backtracking to how a lot of females will try to think that this guy is gonna go and spend all his money, and he's gonna be so upset, he's gonna be down bad, like I was saying. But the reality is that they're just thinking that you're stuck. You're gonna be stuck on her and so hung on the facts of, well, I still want you. This is reality for females, because validation, because how a lot of you fellas already move. So what you guys do when you do something kind, and you don't do this because I want her, or I'm doing this because I need to give it to her. So for example, let's say you guys been together for a long time and her birthday came up. Of course, you're going to buy her some gifts, or a gift. Now, I say some gifts because, to the extreme, sometimes, y'all like to do a lot when y'all aren't even on good terms. Or let's just say you got that type of relationship. Everybody's different. It doesn't even matter. That's not my point. But let's just say, are you really in that situation to actually make sense to buy her that stuff? Are you really supposed to buy her that stuff? Yes. If she's been good, y'all are dating, it makes sense. Gifts for gifts. That's what happens when your birthday comes around. She'll give you something. So that makes sense that you're going to do nice things. But now this is where this could really make you understand how you make her regret using you, playing you, and all this stuff. Now when you break up, or, she shows the true side, or how it is, being for the block in the streets. If now this is her, and you see how much she is, okay, after letting her go, after doing no contact, or after leaving, however you take the next steps, y'all, what you would do is not count on, oh, well, I did this for you. Y'all will not look back and be like, well, in this moment, I did it, and how could I do it again to make it up? what happens when you make her regret losing you, and I say losing because it kind of adds, but using you, you see how I almost said it together too, but using you, when you get her to regret losing you, what happened? Oh, my camera almost fell there. I got it. Oh, y'all seen that? It tried to play me. Hopefully it doesn't fall again. I got a new tripod, fellas, and it's been not trying to cooperate with your girl, but you know, luckily it's not doing too bad right now. Anyways, I'll try to have it solved soon. Backtrack though. What is gonna happen is that you have no problem never ever doing it again, and you won't. So what you do is like, yeah, get her with kindness by showing that you don't care. And now here's a different form of showing you don't care. You're not being rude about it. You're being accepting. You're being basically understanding that, and this, you know what? I'm just going to move my camera a little bit more because I am not trying to have it fall, and it's distracting me because it's in the back of my mind that it might fall. Let me just say this though. We're almost done anyways. Back to this of you sending this message out. Y'all got to get that the fellas that take this other approach of showing that they don't care is showing that my pockets aren't hurt. I'm not bothered. My life continues, or let's say this, my life goes on without you. So here's the thing. A lot of times y'all are so affected because you invested time, you invested money, you did this for her. Well, Basana, you know what? She did this also for me. Maybe I cut the crap. And I say it like that because why? Why does that even matter if she's done all that? And I say also that because if she gave you a little bit for you to run off with, there's still no reason to make excuses for bad behaviors are still happening. There's actions that are still showing you what's up. So once again, when you make her regret, or let's say, sorry, using you, whatever you want to say, it's regret losing you. When you make her regret losing you, using you, tongue twisters almost, but kind of the same thing. When you make her regret those feelings though, y'all got to get that she's coming back to only understand, okay, you know what? Can I do this again? Did he really get offended? Did it really impact his life? So you can bring that power back into your life. This is what y'all fellas can do now. You can bring that power back into your life by not having to show and prove anything. Oftentimes too, you know, you could be the guy that knows what you're doing. You can understand the game, but you could try to outsmart her when it's like you could have just did nothing. So I'm saying after you guys already did what you had to do to send out the message that you care, or you did your part as a man, and I love to say this, if you know you did your part, don't question it. A lot of times y'all are good guys. Y'all know what you're doing. You know what you bring to the table, but the sad truth of it is that y'all still, when you get the one girl, that the one you think is the one for you, y'all will start doubting yourself, acting otherwise. But anyways, my point is, when you get to this part of you need to defend yourself, or I have to protect myself at all costs, sometimes it can have a lot of women just look at you as the guy that needs to have a woman understand this. As in, okay, well, why are you even concerned? Now, I only say this because a part of letting her go and then making her understand something, it's also showing that this is a chapter of your life that is the past. But it also shows that, okay, I let you have that. Y'all got to get that. When you're the guy that does not care, it means that you can let things actually happen the way it is and let her just run with it. So it's like you don't have to find a reason to say that I need closure. You don't need that. And also, I'm not going to lie to you guys, closure would be something that a female would want more. Closure is a great thing. That's also, you know, something that would be valuable when things end, like to know why things end, to have it end, get closed up, whatever. But the reality of it is that closure moves off of emotions once again. You know, sometimes closure really needs to be there for somebody so they could actually move on in life. Closure also makes some people really feel like, okay, they understand what happened, and it makes them really have peace with themselves. So if that's the case for what a woman would need, why are you guys trying to seek that in the process of trying to make her, and I know it sounds bad, but trying to make her learn a lesson? So in other words, yes, this could be, you know, some fellas could say revenge. I'm trying to get her back, but it's not about that. It's just about specifically, have you accepted and are you okay with it? Do you even really care? So it's like, do you need closure? No. Do you need her to come back around and basically tell you, well, hey, it ended because of this. And I need you to get that, like, I didn't mean to use you, but I just wanted this. And so that's why I did what I did. Do y'all want to hear that? And see, this is another reason why y'all could say you're this guy, or you could become this guy, or you are alpha, sigma, but yet if you accept or you're there to do these things or receive it, it speaks louder than who you are. So it's like the second, you were looking good, maybe because you did have this to offer, whether it's money, status, it will turn so quick to have you looking like, you could end up on that side of the simp, the beta simp guys, so quickly. So once again, with closure, the importance of knowing that you as a fella, you're okay if this is what she wants as a female is so important. And I need y'all to get that. When females are obviously emotional by nature, they make assumptions, they assume, they're questioning things, they're wondering. And, the reason why obviously they lose interest so fast is when they have all the answers. So when closure is not put into place, you also have a woman want to chase you or be interested to know why we're not going to have closure or what's next. So you kind of not only make sure as a man, you don't need this, you're not emotional by nature, but also looking at it as in she's doing this to herself. She's the one that needs it more than me. And this is, if anything, yes, getting to me, but it's actually getting to her more than it's getting to you. And that's really the idea when a woman is emotional by nature and y'all start getting emotional by nature just like a woman, which is just saying that you're so invested with your emotion, you should really think mentally with your mind as a man should, and being strong in your mind, right? So a lot of times y'all gotta just get that. Being a leader, being an alpha, being the guy, the man that wears a relationship, this is part of your role as well. Being able to accept, being able to let that woman need that, but you don't need it, because that's what's going to give her peace. That's what's going to put her, maybe in place as well, but also have her, feel like there's nothing going on. Have her trust issues not be trust issues so bad. So at the end of the day, when you guys have emotional stability, it will speak loudly. This is a huge reason why this works so well when you do it, to make her go ahead and regret losing you, using you, everything I've said in this video, everything playing you. It could be anything that has to do with her putting something out, knowing that she shouldn't have really did it, or why did you even really do that when, that's not what you want. So however, once again, knowing that she shouldn't have did it, and yes, still did it, and now boom, look at where you guys are at. So y'all get it. With females, it's going to be a lot of this, well, I did play you, but I like you now. Or, you know what, I didn't mean it like this. So whether it's excuses or being unfair, y'all fellas can always try to bring that balance back. Not to say you're always going to have control or power over the situation with her, but you could try your best to get the part or get a little bit of credit or points or somehow recognition for you not caring, for you understanding that I don't need this and I know my role or how I feel. So realistically, be emotionally in tune with yourself, as in knowing yourself, knowing, yes, you feel this way, but just don't show it. Now, mentally with fellas, you guys aren't emotional by nature. So a lot of this could be, y'all got to do your own self-reflection, self-healing, self-growth, all that self-love type of stuff. So if that's the case, start with that instead of going through the struggle of trying to show that you don't care, that she actually, dried you out, your pockets are, emptied out. Instead of showing that you don't care when you really are upset, really are broke from it, you can try to actually figure out, well, why did I even accept this behavior? And just consider, women have to do this type of stuff. Why do you think a lot of women are seeking validation from men? A lot of this time, a lot of that stuff is obviously, like I say, a lot of the voids that need to be filled in is going to be found when it's out there, but it's not truly what's going to fulfill her. Satisfaction that is not going to be lasting. So I would just like to say, you do the work. If she's not doing the work, so be it. But you did what you did because, you're a good person. It made sense to do it at that time. And that's how you just take it. If you just know that you're not falling into the simp role, if you're not doing things because, you're so obsessed and wanting her, then it changes the game and you send out a clear message. And also, one thing I would like to say to strongly wrap up is that you want to be a guy that's actually untouchable when it comes to your feelings. And this is where a lot of times, like with the nonchalant guys, some females just have no choice but to keep trying and trying. And it's like, it hurts them more because as they're thinking they're getting closer, their ego is getting hurt more, knowing that they're actually not, because the real results is look at how you're chasing out. Look at how much effort you have to put from before. So count all the efforts or her trying to come back around, because it will start showing you how much you have gotten her actually to regret using you, playing you, all that stuff that I mentioned, right? So if you start seeing that she starts maybe trying to reach out more, giving you attention and things like that, those are the things that also could tell you, you know what, she started actually regretting finally, or now this is the time that it's starting. It really is showing clear that she is bothered, or you know what, she's upset. You know, you could also see like sometimes girls make status posts, they talk, like all these things are basic stuff, but it's really just out there if you really are open to look at it or be open to know that it's out there. So fellas, really just don't try to stay in that environment because you're still feeling like, well, it's not going to get to me. It's a matter of I did my part, and when you know exactly yourself and you accept everything for what it is, and then you choose yourself, you will leave that situation and make her go ahead and regret losing you, using you, everything that I said once again. All right, so the last things that I'll just say, just a quick reminder, is give this video a big thumbs up. But just truly remember that when you are unstoppable or untouchable, when it comes to your feelings, what you're going to do is have a female try to just get it out of you most times. Like I said, back to validation. But if she does genuinely care about you, or it's real, or you know what, how could I just get this message, and it makes her actually get a reality check, you could still take the route of actually being gone and being the despairing guy, like I said, the ghost Casper guy, and have way more better results. Okay, so I'm just saying, understand that you did maybe wrong, or hey, I wish I never did it, but you don't have to look at it that way. When you're more unbothered, when she can't touch you or get to you, that's actually where you get the best results, and you're gonna affect her even more that way. Okay, so yeah, move forward, fellas. Don't be dwelling on, well in the past I was too nice, or how much does she think this way of me? No. Now it's just like, okay, that happened. Also, if she thinks this way because you did this, thinks like you're a weak, soft guy because of that, that's once again on her. She learns the hard way on her term, on her way with other guys, on that stuff. Okay, all that stuff as well. Okay, so I really hope this video was helpful. But did I say it already? Yes, about probably 2 times. Give this video a big thumbs up. But for real, fellas, check out my Patreon. Make sure you do book your consultation if you do want to talk to your girl. And like I already did tell you guys, that best shaver is out there. Get on it. Very great price. And fellas, I'm telling you, you're gonna know this woman and be like, okay, he takes care of himself that way, or okay, you have something just for yourself personally at home that gets the job done quickly, and it's very, very effective. So it really gives you great results. Okay, fellas, make sure you check out that link, and thank y'all especially for watching until the end, and y'all will see me in the next video. Bye, y'all.